Hello and welcome. And today's video is going to be is how to believe in yourself. So this is one of the major concerns that I get a lot of clients that want to see me and get help for this because if you're not able to believe in yourself, then you're constantly looking for outside things to validate yourself. And today we're going to address that and see what we could do to further assist you in being your more powerful self. So let's go ahead and begin. So today I want to give you 3 different tips on how to implement that and also how to use it in your best favor. So, how did we get here? So I remember before I was being doubted a lot. It was because I wasn't the smartest and maybe I wasn't the best at anything. And it was really easy for people to criticize, to doubt, to find the flaws. And a lot of times what happens is that we take over that job. We end up finding flaws in ourselves. It becomes automatic. It becomes something that we take on. And sometimes we do it to other people and it's just not helpful. But the thing is when you are emotional about this and when you begin to take the punishments and the pains of the doubt and then you start to personalize it and make it more about yourself instead of the behavior, then that's when self-esteem starts to fall away. That's when you become dependent on others for your permission, your self-esteem, and that's just not the right way to go. It took me a while to learn that. And after a while of developing myself, building myself up, I started to learn that a lot of the other people were incorrect. That's the thing is, be careful who you put on a pedestal because there's going to be a time if you continue to develop yourself that you might be smarter than they are. And you have to be able to validate yourself to ever know that and to ever, put that in check, to be able to let them know or to choose your audience. It's like, I understand that you're trying to find the faults or the doubts, but at this point, I don't need you for that. And so you get to choose, maybe they don't fit in your life anymore. That's something to just take into consideration. So it's like, okay, great. How do we do that? So what I do want to say is that in regards to that, one is you get to rewrite your own story. You are the storyteller of your life and you get to determine how the story goes. You're the author. And you can say to yourself that, hey, I'm the type of person who looks to myself for my own validation. You get to be the hero in your own story. You get to determine how this life story turns out. And for the little concerns that you want to improve on, you get to write that story. You get to write whatever it is that you want to do. You want to be smarter. You want to be better. You want to be more effective. You want to be more successful. You want to be happier. You write that story. So that's one thing. And if nobody ever told you this, and this is new news to you, well, congratulations. But you get to use that and you get to be the author of the greatest story that's ever been told about you in your life. You just have to be able to have a ballpark plan. So that's one of the good things about that. Number 2, stop asking others for permission. It's wild even that those words, even hearing them in my own head sounds wild, but it's hard to even say, but stop asking others for permission. You give yourself permission. You are in charge of you. It's good to ask for advice, but make sure that advice is from a great source. But you get to give it to yourself. You have the permission to be and to do what you want. Now, of course, there's cause and effect. So you want to pay a little bit of attention to where you're at and what you're doing. But if you want to give yourself permission to be who you want to be, do what you want to do, I would say go for it. So you get to give yourself that permission. Figure things out because you can't always learn everything from reading it out of a book or other people's stories. You could take advice, do the best you can as much as you can, and then also understand that once in a while, there are going to be some things that you have to go out there and learn on your own. You give yourself the permission to be successful. You give yourself the permission to be good. You be the person who, give yourself permission to want more, to be more, to have more. And sometimes that could be even with people who you're seeing, friends, sometimes family, sometimes lovers, spouses, you name it. But you are the one who needs to give yourself the permission. And the third one, this one's a little bit challenging one, but it's to take action before you're 100% ready. And the reason for that is because a lot of times that's a decision that we make that's based on our emotions. And sometimes the aspects of perfectionism will kick in. It's like, oh, well, things aren't 100% perfect and they never will be. And that's kind of my favorite thing about plans a lot of times is that we forget is that we make static plans or plans that are meant for certain situations as if the situation will remain the same. But I can tell you this, things change radically. People are late. Things don't happen. Sometimes things fall out. Funding might not be there. People sometimes are unreliable. So the thing is the skill of adaptability will help you out. So waiting for the conditions to be 100% perfect, that's almost an illusion because we make plans as if everything is supposed to stay the same, and they usually don't. So having backup plans, secondary plans, and being adaptable, but taking action will help you be adaptable. These are three powerful steps that I've used to be able to help myself be better and to help my clients as well. And I'm certain that it'll work for you. So take a moment, find a way to hold yourself accountable to making sure that this occurs and that you can plan this in your life and get results for yourself. Again, you want to take the actions before things are 100% perfect. You don't ask everybody else for permission. You are the master of that. You give yourself permission. And then also is that you get to rewrite your own story. You are the author. And so, make it an awesome hero's journey. So I can't wait to hear about your results. I can't wait to read about it in the comments. And I'd love to hear at least one way that you're going to take action on these and change your life forever and for the better. So thank you for staying here. Please like, subscribe, put your comments in the bottom. Let me know what you think. And I can hardly wait to see what you guys got out there. So I'll talk to you guys again soon and have a great day.